Liverpool leave it late, and the Mo Salah penalty was the deciding factor. Hello guys, welcome back to the video. This is the Football Connect LFC. I'm your host Sam, and we need to talk about why there was no red card. What is the problem with this VAR? Because they keep making some crazy decisions, and again, there's another situation. This is not a decision which you tell me that no, it was a gray area, because there was no gray area. That was a straight red card. But also, let's talk about the game. But Liverpool were in the game, but the other team, I really struggled to say that they were really in the game, because they did not show like they were really in the game. Because if I'm looking at the stats, give me time, let me speak on the stats. Look at the stats. 19% for Burnley, 81% for Liverpool. 0.13 xg expected for Burnley. 3 shots in total, no shot on target, no big chance created, no big chance missed. They had about 48% of pass accuracy, 9 fouls committed, 3 offside and 1 corner. That's what they were doing in the game. Liverpool, 81% in the game, 2.65 expected shots which were 27, 4 on target, 3 big chances and two big chances missed. The other one was a penalty, I think. Accurate passes, they were in 88%, which is, I think, good. Fouls committed 9 as well. Offside once. Corner kicks 18-1. That's what tells you everything about this game. It was more about creating something and trying to do something. So I'm curious, 4-1, it was 79% in terms of position for Liverpool. Second half, it was 84% of game. So in the entire analysis of what I've just given you right now, there is no any part of this I said that Burnley were at an upper hand. There's no anything that I can say that Burnley had any interest of being in an upper hand against Liverpool, which of course would have been suicidal to be in an upper hand over Liverpool the way this team is set up. But you have to understand, it's still a Premier League game. This was one of the most irritating games I've ever watched, especially because it was one-sided, especially because it had less of what we wanted. It was decided by a penalty. Liverpool still get the victory, but so many people are trying to tell me that the fair result was a draw. How can that be a fair result when the other team decided to come and play negative? But okay, some people who are really optimal, will come up and say that masterclass in defense from Burnley. How they worked so hard to be masterclass, to be defending with all the 11 players on the pitch, the goalkeeper as well as the players who were in front of him. Okay, it is really irritating, because I'm really looking at it at a situation which I was really irritated over the results, over how the things went on, like, and how the decisions were made by the referee. But on the other side of the game, you have to say Liverpool needs to improve in taking their chances. They need to find a better way to break teams down, because I think today we struggled to do that, and Burnley made it so difficult. Scott Parker had a mission to play one of the worst or some defensive masterclass that he had come up with, and the way he kept on telling his team that few minutes are left, let's keep going, and to the very end, after doing so much like what they did, for them to be scorned in that way that they did, it's really painful. One thing that I can say that maybe Liverpool need to work on, they need to improve on taking shots outside of the box, because I think it was only Dominic Soboslai's shot on target, which was from outside, which the goalkeeper saved, which was the only one you can hold on to. They were trying to get into the backside of this one, and at some point they did, but it was not enough, because they did not get anything. It was either blocked or kicked outside. Hence why we have 27 shots that we had in this game. The only first shot on target came in the 33 or 30 something minutes when Robertson was substituted on over Milos Kerkez, because Milos Kerkez had been taken out because he was now a target of both Burnley fans as well as the Burnley players, after he picked up a yellow card for that weird jump or weird decision of falling down. It was really not supposed to be like that. It was rightfully given, by the way. I don't know what was he thinking. He was not even done anything. He was just nudged a bit. If he had passed that ball back, it could have been a different situation, but he didn't. So he had to be taken out because he was now a target. And I think it might felt so painful at that point, but the manager did what was right for the game and right for the team. Milos was a target, really. So there was a decision that happened. McAllister was taken out in one of the leg breakers of this week, and yet the VAR gave nothing. The ref came in with a yellow card, but if you look at the position which he was watching from, it made sense to give a yellow card because he did not see the whole entire thing. The whole entire ankle of McAllister turned. I was even surprised they played until halftime. I thought he was coming out of the game after that, but that's exactly what happened. The Burnley fans thought it was McAllister's fault. They tried to make some noise until I think it went in their social media and they saw the leg breaker challenge and they decided to be quiet the whole entire part of the first half. McAllister was taken in, Sobers like goes in the midfield. Then we introduced what's his name, Connor Bradley. He's in the game, and I think he did so well. He was really challenging. He was getting at the back of this team, trying by means to push them to do so much, try to produce something, but it was not enough because they were just defending. Florian Wirtz he had some amazing chances today, created some, but somehow they were either blocked or maybe just the goalkeeper had some last minute saves. It was one of the most frustrating games to watch from a team that was trying to win, because let us be honest, one team came to win in that victory in that game and the other one came to get the point. And usually when you do that, at the end of the day, you always find yourself in the losing side, especially against this Liverpool side, especially this season, especially with how they are approaching the games, how things are going on for them. It was an irritating game. I'm going to repeat that. It was an irritating game. But at the end of the day, the job was done. At the end of the day, we got the job done. We won the game. And so many people are going to talk about it. They're going to say we did not deserve to be where we are. They're going to say that it was not really what we wanted to see from the team. But that's how it had to be dealt with. That's what we had to do to get the 3 points, which at the end of the day, it matters more to have the 3 points rather than what was happening in the game. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of Liverpool's performance, and what do you think that they need to improve on, especially going into the Champions League? And how long do you think McAllister will be out? Curtis Jones is out from the injury he picked up against Arsenal. So many players are going out of this Liverpool team, especially in the midfield. Curtis Jones is down. McAllister looks down. The only midfielders we are left with is Wataru and Dominic Soboslai, Ryan Gravenberch, and Floriverse. And of course, Steven Basetic. I'm hoping that he's going to be added into the team, as well as Trainioni. It's looking lighter than it was a few weeks ago. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Who impressed you in this game, and what are you expecting to see? And Champions League is ahead of us. We'll be building up to that coming soon, maybe tomorrow, because remember it starts Tuesday. Like the video, subscribe to the connect. Let me know where you're watching us from, and we are out. Peace. Subscribe to the connect.